Hola, I am going to show you today how to add a color to the background of the hamburger menu. So on your mobile and tablet menu. So it looks like this. And also maybe how to change the icon color should you want to change that icon color as well. Stay through the whole video because I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot in case the copy and paste of this code that is in the description down below doesn't work for you. So let's jump into the video. So we are going to be using the Dawn version 15. So just so that you know what theme I am currently adding this code to. So we're going to go ahead and click on customize. And then we're going to go ahead and head over to our header section. So you're going to click on the header section and it'll open up your menu for the header section. And what we're going to do, we're going to come all the way down here to the bottom where it says custom CSS. And I'm going to make some space here. Now this code here is how to change the font size to your menu items. So that's what this is. So if you want to learn how to do that step by step, go ahead and check out this video here up above. But here is the code that we're going to be using today. You'll find it in the description down below. Right away, you'll see the changes from that CSS. So here you'll see that I added the color to the background, and then I also changed the color of the hamburger menu and also the close menu. Okay, so that is the code, super simple. And so I'm going to show you how to customize it for your brand. Okay, so the first one here, this is the section that we are targeting. So it is our menu drawer container. And I'm going to show you how to find it for your own in case this copy and paste doesn't work for you. So just hold on for that. So the background color is the green. So this is the hex color for my green color. So you can make that into any color you want that matches your brand. As you can see right away, it changes there. Okay, now the border radius here, you make that whatever you like. I wanted a perfect circle, but you can make that into more of a square. You can round off. If you want a square with a little bit more of a rounded edges, you can just play with that. So I'm going to leave it at 50% because that's how I prefer it, a circle. And then the aspect ratio, I'm going to keep that 1:1. So it's always a perfect circle. Okay. Now the next section here is your hamburger icon and the close. So this is this icon right here, which is called a hamburger. And then this is the X. And this is the color that I wanted. So right now it is white, but you can make that into whatever color you wish to have that. So I'm going to go ahead and make that yellow. All right, there we go, the yellow. Right, so whatever color is your brand, that's where you're going to go ahead and change it to. And then don't forget to click on save. Okay, so that is all to it. If you're using the newer version, if you come up here, you have the ability to change this whole section here. So you have the actual color scheme, which is the section up here. So if I was to change that, right, you'll see that the black and the yellow still remains because the CSS right here is overriding whatever I have here on the back end of my Shopify color scheme. Okay, so just remember that. So if you want to change, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it back into the white. And then you have the menu color scheme, which is this section right here. So you have the ability to also customize that, right? So if I want to make it now black so that it matches my button. So there we go. Okay, so that's how you can change that here. If the Dawn theme that you're using still does not have this option, so what you could do is that you can certainly update your theme to the latest version, or you can also use CSS to make this happen as well. So you don't have to update it if you want to, but you can create the same effect with some custom CSS. So another thing that I want to show you is that I like to use the custom CSS here in this section because I find that it's just easier for my clients to find what customizations I've done for them and they can change it themselves versus looking for it on the back end of the code. So that's why I like to do it here. However, there is some restrictions to this custom CSS section here on the number of characters. So you can also very well use this code. Let's go ahead and remove it from here and use it in your code editor. Okay, so if you come over here, you could either grab it from here where you have your edit code, or if you come back to the front end here of your dashboard, you click on here and go to the edit code. And what you're going to do here, you're going to go to your assets and then you're going to go to your base CSS. Okay, so before I do that, let me go ahead and open this other section here. All right, so now we'll go here. Let's go ahead and inspect this here and make it mobile so that you can see that it's still rerouted back to just the white. So now we'll go here into our base CSS and come all the way down to the bottom of the base CSS. And then you can paste that code right here. Now this section here, if you're wondering what this is a comment. So anytime you have the dash and then the asterisk on the front and the back, that's a way for you to be able to add comments so that you remember what that code is about. Okay, so I would suggest for you to do that, just because if you're doing a lot of editing to your code, you're gonna forget what things are. All right, so that is there. Let's go ahead and save it here. And I just want to show you that it works exactly the same way. So let's go ahead and refresh here. And there is the code. Okay, and it works, as I said, exactly the same way. So you can use this code either here in your assets base CSS, or you can use it in the customizer in the custom CSS. Okay, just in case the code doesn't work for your specific theme, here is how you can look for it. Come to the front end of your site, click on inspect. Okay, you're going to click on here on this selector right here. See this arrow? You're going to click right here. So you're going to just hover over the entire section of that mobile menu icon. Okay, so you're just going to click right above it right there. All right, and you'll see that it's highlighted here. So you can either click it from here. So click on it and then hover over the different sections, see? Or you can also, if you scroll through here, you'll see that it's going to highlight the different areas of that section here. But I always just pinpoint it right here, just using this selector right here. So just click on it here, and then that'll take you to the area right there. And then what you want to look for here is where it says header draw data breakpoint. Okay, so what that's telling you is that it's going to show this menu right here once the screen size is tablet size. Okay, so that's what we want. We're looking for the where the data breakpoint is the tablet. Okay, because we only want that to show when it's a tablet or a mobile phone. Okay, so we're going to come right here. If you see the arrow pointing to the right, just click on it so it's down so you can see the next layer, the next section of that code, right? And it's right here. So what we're looking for is the class. And the class here is the menu drawer container. Okay, so if you click on it here and you double click, then you're able to copy it. And then we come back over here to this section here, just enter here, and then we'll see that it's the same where you are able to find the class for your particular theme. Okay, so let's grab the same code. Let's head back and let's look at one of the older versions. So let's try the Dawn 7. All right, we head over to the header. Right, here is my mobile menu. All right, and as you can see here, we don't have the color scheme in version 7. So let's click on our custom CSS and let's add that CSS here to this section, and there it goes, and it works. Okay, so if we go ahead and save it, so we know that that code works there as well. Let's open this preview here. Okay, let's go ahead and inspect that. Perfect. So same thing, click on the selector and then just click on this section here. All right, and so this is the span, and if we come right above here again, here it is here, the header data breakpoint tablet. Okay, and as you can see here, here is the class. Now in the older version, as you can see, it comes right up against that margin here. So if you want to go ahead and change that, you can add a little bit more margin there. So what you will do here is just type in margin, and we want the margin here on the left, right? So we want to add some little bit of margin. And so what you'll do here is that you can just do like start with 10 pixels and see if it does what you want it to do. And then you can start adjusting if you want a little bit more or less, right? So that looks good there. With I think 10 looks good. And I think there's a little bit margins a little bit off because I have some custom CSS for this button that I've been playing with. it's a code that I can't quite get right. But anyway, so that is kind of messing with this here section here. But that is how you can add it to the older version. So there you go for Dawn version 7. So that is how you make the changes and a little bit of troubleshooting there for you. I hope that you found value in this video. Check out this video next where I show you how to increase the font size of the navigational menu. All right, and my friends, until next time, adios.